What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we got a fun one for you. We got some great Neca offerings today here at the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. This is a Neca figure that I've been searching for and waiting for very patiently. Because for one, this is a monster figure that I was a huge fan of as for the movie Candyman, a film that first debuted in 1992, starring a famed actor Tony Todd, and it was one of those old urban legends. You couldn't say his name 3 times in the mirror, and this creature would appear. And as you can see, Neca did a fantastic job in replicating Tony Todd's character to the T. This is an excellent rendition of the Candyman character, even down to the bloody hook here and the rib cage that was filled with bumblebees. Guys, do you remember this movie? There was 3 parts, actually. This was the first one from 1992. The Candyman. Actually, this was I believe this was the second one. But you had a first one. I believe this is from the Candyman Farewell to the Flesh. I believe this was the second one. But the first one came out in 1992. So my apologies, guys. First one came out in 1992. Then another one came. The second one came out in 1995. And Tony Todd reprised the role of Candyman. And now we have learned that there will be a third installment for 2020, June of 2020. And Tony Todd will reprise the role again. Now, mind you, Tony Todd's 65 years old now. So that's fantastic that you can have this character do, this actor, I should say, do this character 3 times in a span of nearly 30 years. But that's how fantastic the movies were. Very horrific in nature. As you can see, Neca got the head sculpts here. You have 2 head sculpts for the Candyman character. Here's the more pleasant one that he appears to his victims at first. And here's another one here. You can see with the bees coming out of the mouth. Fantastic artwork. Clamshell, which is always a plus. I found this at FYE. Like I said, it was expensive, but for what you get in this set, it's worth it. Like I said, you get 2 head sculpts of Candyman. This beautiful jacket, which was one of the selling points for me, trimmed in fur, brown fur, here on the wrist, all the way down. Got pants on here. So, I can't think of the name of those. That style, more of a checkered type style pants, shoes, and like I said, you got the bloody rib cage with the bees coming out of it. Very graphic, very gory, as this movie really was. Great artwork, card art for this figure. We'll turn this guy around. Guys, what do you think of our Candyman Neca offering? And look at the back of this. Get you a blown out look here. Fantastic. I saw this months ago. They were talking about bringing this out. And I absolutely, positively had to have it. But because I was getting so many other things here at the museum, it's really a waiting game. Like I said, I'm very patient. Having a massive toy collection, you have to be patient. you know, and some of these things will just come your way. But I mean, because I knew they would be out. I saw it at Target as well, but the packaging was so badly damaged I couldn't do it. I just couldn't bring myself. I'm an M.I.B collector by nature, and that's what we do. This is a museum quality artifact now here for the museum. So I couldn't bring myself to purchase it damaged. But at FYE, I found it in beautiful shape, and that was the price right there. That's what I paid for it. Well, a little less off because I got a membership card, rebate card, so I was able to get a little bit off of that. But he's expensive, but definitely worth it. Look at the sculpt in the hands and everything. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna turn this guy back around. This is definitely gonna get hung up here at the museum. Like I said, we got more NECA offerings coming, but this is one that I absolutely wanted to share with you guys. We're excited to have the Candyman 8-inch action figure from NECA here at the museum. Just beautifully done. Fantastic. Like I said, the head sculpts are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. NECA is truly challenging Mego at this stage. Mego's got some great figures coming out for Wave 8. I'm very curious to see how they do on the market, because NECA is really it's really stepping up their game. They realize what the collectors are looking for. They realize what the collectors want by way of articulation, detail, and that's where NECA really, really expands and becomes so diverse with their ability to really nail these head sculpts and their detail and their attention to detail in their clothing and everything. So you're gonna pay a little bit more. As you can see, our Candyman's locked in there pretty good. You're gonna pay a little bit more for these NECA figures, but guys, they are well worth it. If you have this figure, let us know in the comment section right underneath this video what you think about this figure. We want your input, your opinions, everything on this Candyman NECA 8-inch action figure from 2019. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what it's all about, guys. This is what these are the action figures that I truly get excited about. It takes a lot to get me excited as a toy collector, as I'm sure you guys are the same. We've been collecting for, for decades. We've seen a lot of action figures come and go, but it's hard to get me excited about action figures these days. I'm very, very picky and choosy when it comes to what I want to put in my museum, what I want to add to my museum collection. And NECA hit a home run with this one, and I believe they've just put Mego Corporation on notice with figures like this that are coming out. Just fantastic. Beautifully done. Guys, we got more fun coming your way. You know the routine, guys. God bless. Don't say this guy's name 3 times in the mirror. And keep collecting.